Welcome to Mock Interview Pro. Today, we're diving into how you can shine in your administrative officer interview. We'll guide you through common questions, starting with one about juggling multiple deadlines. Let's get started. Can you share a time when you had to handle multiple deadlines at once? How did you decide what to tackle first? Interviewers ask this to see how well you manage your time and priorities under pressure. Here are some tips to help you craft your response. Think of a specific instance with competing deadlines. Clarify how you determined what needed your attention first. Mention any tools or strategies you use to keep track. Highlight the outcome and any lessons learned. Keep it concise and focus on your actions. Now, let's look at a couple of examples to illustrate this.
In my last job, I had a project report and a presentation due at the same time. I focused on the report first because it had a strict deadline. I used a task management tool to track progress and delegated parts of the presentation to my team. Both were completed on time, which taught me the value of clear communication.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for administrative officer. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Tell me about a time you had to explain a complex idea to your team. How did you make sure everyone understood? This question is about your communication skills and how effectively you can convey information. Here are some tips for crafting your answer. Choose a specific complex idea you needed to communicate. Describe why it was important for everyone to understand. Explain the methods you use, like visuals or analogies. Talk about how you verified understanding through feedback. Mention the outcome or any follow-up actions. Let's go through an example to give you a better idea.
In my previous role, I had to introduce a new software system to the team. I created a flowchart to outline the process and used real-world examples. After the presentation, I welcomed questions and asked team members to summarize the points, ensuring clarity for everyone.
Describe a time when you experienced a conflict with a coworker. How did you resolve it? This question helps interviewers understand how you handle conflict and work towards a resolution. Here's how you can approach your answer. Select a specific conflict that was resolved. Focus on your role and actions in managing the conflict. Emphasize communication and collaboration. Discuss any positive outcomes or lessons learned. Keep your answer professional and neutral. Let's explore an example answer.
During a team project, I had a disagreement with a colleague on the approach. I set up a meeting to discuss our perspectives, listened to their concerns, and proposed a compromise. We combined both ideas, which improved our project results.
Imagine you receive two urgent requests at the same time. How would you decide which one to prioritize? This question assesses your ability to prioritize tasks effectively when time is of the essence. Consider these tips when structuring your response. Evaluate the deadlines for each request. Consider the impact of each task on stakeholders. Communicate with requesters to clarify urgency. Factor in any relevant company policies. Account for resource availability and team workload. Here's an example to help you visualize a strong response.
First, I'd check the deadlines and effects of both requests. If one impacts more people, I'd tackle that first. I'd also contact both requesters to gather more context before making a final decision.
If you accidentally come across sensitive information, what steps would you take? This question is about your ability to handle confidential information responsibly. Here are some guidelines for how to answer this question. Stay calm and composed. Assess the sensitivity and potential impact of the information. Avoid discussing it with others until you understand the context. Report the incident to a supervisor promptly. Follow established protocols for handling sensitive information. Now, let's look at how you might answer this question.
I would stay calm and make sure I fully understand the situation. After assessing the sensitivity, I'd refrain from sharing it with others and report it to my supervisor immediately to follow the appropriate procedures.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.